Well, it's been a couple of weeks to see if I remember how to do this. You're on, that's on. Kick tires, kick the other tire. Yeah, I think we're good. I checked the pressures, don't worry. Let's go for a ride, huh? Hey, she starts. Look, I am a trained professional, which is why I remembered to check my tire pressures and pump them up a little bit. Had to adjust. It's been a couple of weeks since I rode. So let's get on the road and talk about that and some other stuff. And before I forget, welcome back to the channel, my friend. If you're new here, I'm John, and I'm an idiot. It's like the welcome to Jackass thing, I think. Oh well, let's go. Ah, what a beautiful morning. It is, what is it, early February, I think. Kind of lost track of my days there. I had the world's, mildest case of coronavirus. I tested positive, no fever, a couple other symptoms that made me want to get a test. And then had to take a week off of work. So your old buddy John got to thinking. Got to thinkering, using the old cashew. Hey, I remembered not to hit the camera this time. Yay me. But, you know, I see this a lot. You know, people put out a video that says, oh, I love doing this, and this is why. It's a lot of fun in the community and all that. That's true. I'm not taking away from that. And by the way, it's about 32 degrees out this morning. Got the heated grips on 4 or 5, something like that. Good times are had by me. Anyway, you didn't come here for the weather report. You came here to hear about something interesting. Well, you clicked on the wrong video. It's coffee time, baby. You know, the silliest of my videos seem to do the best, so we're just gonna roll with that. It'll be the year of silliness in 2023. But anyway, I had a lot of time to think and build Lego and all that other stuff that I do. I wasn't ever actually really sick. I got foggy headed for a little bit, but when it cleared up, I edited 3 videos in one day. I did. I was like, well, can't go to work, and I guess I'm just gonna edit video then. So that's what I did. And I got to thinking, and I've been asked this question a lot of times, John, why do you put out so many videos? John, why do you put so much effort into your videos when they don't do well? This truck is gonna pass me and cause a lot of noise. I'm just trying to get my sea legs back under me. It's been a couple of weeks since I got to ride. Ooh, there's a little wind gust coming off that. And now they slow down. I love it. I'm doing the same speed the whole time. That's how traffic goes though, right? It's all right, we're gonna pass by all of them. Putt, 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 putt. Potato, potato, potato. That was a popular video. That worked out well, I think. But anyway, people ask me, and I ask myself, why do I put in so much effort? And I've sort of made mention of it before that I use my vlogs as a way to practice my editing skill for when I go on destination rides, which is why I like to put in music sections, and I like to do the fancy editing on my vlogs sometimes because it's good muscle memory and good practice for when I go out and I do a destination ride and I want to show something that looks really, really cool. Oh, we're gonna get this light green? Wouldn't that be nice? We are gonna get it green enough for government work. Stay. Good boy. Yes. Oh, he's a good boy. Good driver. Hey, I'm back to doing that again. Whee! Yeah, there you go. The left arm out is, that does work as a turn signal. And if you bend it like this, that's a right turn. I'm not making a right, so I'll keep my hand down. There's a fact you didn't want to know, but you know now. Oh, you didn't know? Hey, what's up, Jason? That's Mr. McStash for all the people that aren't his friends. So I should call him Sir Stashy McStasherson, because I'm not his friend. Whee! Hey, John, it's like riding a bike. You might fall off. I'm falling off. I'm losing track of what I wanted to talk about today. No, but seriously, I use it as practice. I'm overcompensating, I think, for a lack of personality and witty thought and important things to say, and insert thesaurus words here. I don't even know. I don't even know why I do this other than I have a ton of fun doing it. And it takes the first, half of my commute and makes it more interesting. Because now I'm talking to a camera and the people behind me and in front of me and around me, they're all confused as hell as to what this guy's doing on his motorcycle. At least they're paying attention, hopefully. But that is the gist of it, my friends. And it's funny because it came into fruition recently. And I might do a Davinci Resolve tutorial on this, because when I learn something, I like to share. But I will give you a brief synopsis of it. I had an issue where I was trying to track something, but make it look like the call out for that tracked item was between me and my bike, which was behind me. And I couldn't get it to work. I kept doing the mask and it would rotate. So I'll come up with a good example here in a minute. But, you know, a good way to show it here. I want to practice that. Yeah, when we get up to the traffic circle, we'll do something there. So I tried to get the circle to rotate like I like, and then I wanted it to be masked off so it looked like it was 3D, but it did not work out that way. So we're gonna have a couple of seconds of visibility. Hopefully I can track this, but the keep right arrow right there, we're gonna track it, track it, track it. Yep, okay, so you saw the arrow, right? Right, okay. So that arrow had a spinny circle on it, and it looked right. Now, imagine having to mask that. It rotated the mask around too. And that was nonplussing me, because when I tried to add the rotation, it screwed up the mask and the mask rotated too. It was like, oh, I can't get this to work. Why can't I get this to work? So luckily I was able to noodle it, and I used a trick that I used on the planar tracker when I put video over something, and that worked. So I think I should show that off in a Davinci Resolve tutorial. I know not a lot of my viewers use Davinci Resolve, but it might be helpful for somebody. If it will, leave me a comment below. The other thing I figured out is I'm doing this color grading thing, right? Which makes life a little more difficult because it's an extra step, but I think it makes my footage look better. And because of that, I like to do it. Also, it gives me a lot of flexibility for stylization. I can make it look like a 70s film. I can make it look, you know, moody. I can make it look cold. I can make it look however I want, except interesting. Can't do that. But really, it's just a lot of fun. It really, really is a ton of fun. But the problem I was running into was that I was doing my tracked things with the circles and all that, and I was doing the color grading prior to that. So when whoa, there's a car coming. So when I did the color grading, it looked fine. And when I did the diffusion effects, which is where you put your special effects, like the circle tracking and stuff, it didn't look fine. So what I found out is the color grading was working on the entire fusion clip. And you have to separate that out and do some other stuff to get it to work right. And like I said, if you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to share that information. I just don't know how many people would actually sit and watch that, or what to call it. So if you have a suggestion there, that'd be great too. And now we get to the highway. But before we do, we're going to take a look at my brand new 2023 Street Glide Special 120th Anniversary Edition bike. You saw it earlier. Ta-da! Wait a minute. Somebody stole my bike and gave me a 2019 Street Glide Special with custom dynamics headlights and lowers and the Lego taxi, and this bike is beautiful. I love it. This thing is great. Oh, I love this color. They brought this color back for 2023, except they put it with another color. I don't know if it was silver or gray or something like that. I still have the 2019. There's nothing in the 120th thing that makes me want to buy a new bike. It really doesn't. This one still puts a smile on my face. So if your bike still puts a smile on your face, don't feel obligated to buy a new one. Green light, go. No? One? There we go. So why do I do this? Because I enjoy being a problem solver. Like right now, I'm doing highway speed and you can hear me, and I'm wearing a half helmet. I mean, that kind of stuff just, it's not all that common, okay? And I understand other people are doing it, but here's the difference. I'm doing it with the microphone that is in my chin strap. I'm not using a Cena that does it. So I figured that out. I spent so much time trying to figure things out and get the solutions. And what is it, salt on the road? Ah, boo. So I really enjoy the problem-solving aspect of getting all of this to work. And that problem solving, that need to solve the problems, that's why I like doing the tutorials, so that I can show people how I did what I did, and they can learn from it too, without having to go through all of what I went through. Because I think that's just being nice. Whee! Look at me. I go around corners too. So yeah, you know what? I enjoy the hell out of the problem solving aspect of it. And if you like this video, don't forget to boot the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Don't miss another exciting adventure. You know, I really miss Easy Rider Greg. Very nice dude. Anyway, remember the 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. John out.